Hey there, everybody. PTPOP here with all four lobes of my brain securely bound behind my back. And today I'm going to be reviewing a company named Sprinly in a brand new customer call center position. Stay tuned, baby. So as many of you know, I have been on a quest to find a job here in Cleveland, Ohio. And the other night, last night, Sunday night, today is Monday, Sunday night, I was sitting on the couch with my wife, perusing the open jobs in LinkedIn, when I discovered a company named Sprinly. And let me tell you a little bit about Sprinly. Sprinly is a meal delivery service located in Cleveland, Ohio, similar to like HelloFresh, Home Chef, Green Chef, things like that. They are 100% plant-based vegan meals, ready to eat, fresh, and never frozen, fully prepared by chefs in their kitchen and delivered fresh weekly. So it's one of those meal delivery services that people sign up for. My wife and I signed up for one of those services ages ago when we lived in Arizona. And I don't remember the name of the company that we ordered it from, but the meals that we got from this other company were just, it was like sawdust with soy sauce on it. You know, it was awful. It was these awful freeze-dried meals, beef and broccoli and stuff like that. It was terrible. So we had it for a couple months. We were trying to lose weight. The basic concept behind Sprinly is the same thing. I don't know if their food is like that. I've never tasted their food. I've never sampled it. I'm not telling you what their food is like. And this isn't here to review their food. I'll take you to their website. Sprinly, we believe that living an honest, healthy lifestyle should be easy to start and maintain. Okay, that's a nice concept in theory, I suppose. And as I said, they're 100% vegan. This is why Sprinly. This is their website, Sprinly. Eating delicious plant-based meals has never been easier. Fairly nice website, nice colors, a very logical color scheme, green. They're aiming towards people who are green-minded. And, it's ready to eat, fresh and never frozen, conveniently delivered weekly, honestly healthy. So Sprinly was founded by Ray Liu, spelled L-I-U, and Mary McCann. And their story is an interesting one. So let me go over their story with you real quick here. A few years ago, we both decided to quit our finance and tech jobs in San Francisco without a backup plan. We're both planners, so up to that point, we always knew our next step. But this time was different. We decided to take a trip and backpack around the world, and with no end date and no itinerary. During our trip, we immersed ourselves in each country and found ourselves meditating with monks and I'm sorry. We found ourselves so sorry meditating with monks in Thailand, visiting rural villages in China, and sleeping under the stars of the Amazon rainforest. It continues. It was the most inspiring and enlightening adventure we've ever been on. And it was incredibly humbling. We had initially planned on looking for new jobs in the startup world of Silicon Valley, but we were taught a memorable lesson from a monk in Japan. One of our meditation retreats. He was our age, and he opened his heart to us one night. He told us that he truly didn't want to live his life as a monk, but in order to honor his father and carry on his family tradition, he was committed to living as a monk for the rest of his life. A monk forever, he kept reminding us that we were incredibly fortunate to have the freedom to pursue our passions. That struck us. Our whole lives, we have always been passionate about living a healthy lifestyle, exercising, eating right, meditating, but we consciously forced one particular problem. We couldn't get a meal that was both convenient and healthy. And I'm sorry here, so you've got these two young people who just up and quit their day jobs and trekked off with a backpack around the world to Japan and the jungles of the Amazon, chanting with monks and meditating with monks who gave them. The story. Have you ever heard such? I mean, I know people are very mobile these days. You can do anything you want, but they were living in San Francisco, right? They were living in San Francisco, one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive cities in the country, along with New York and all those places. And they were working, in the tech world and in finance. So they had, what were they making? And how did they acquire enough money to go off and trek around the world? And how long did they do it? How did they go from the jungles of the Amazon all the way over to Japan in a den of monks chanting and philosophizing with monks? And how in the world did they end up in Cleveland, Ohio? I mean, how do you go from Japan to Cleveland? So let's take a look at Sprinly here in LinkedIn, and let's take a look at these are the owners. This is Ray Liu, and this is Mary McCann. So here's their LinkedIn website. And as I said, they're an organic plant-based meals delivered fresh weekly for health-minded people. Sprinly it's listed here as the #1 fastest growing organic plant-based brand in the U.S., including the #2 food brand and 113th overall across all industries on the Inc. 5000, which lists the nation's 5,000 fastest growing private companies such as Chobani, Patagonia, Zappos, so on and so forth. So I'm scrolling through the jobs the other night and I find these recent job openings. This was recommended to me because it's here in Cleveland. Now, this is a customer service representative for Sprinly, the greater Cleveland area. It was posted over 2 months ago and they've had over 100 applications. They list their pay as $40,000 a year as a hybrid position full-time. The company consists of between 11 and 50 employees, so it's a very small company. And what caught my eye initially with this was the pay was so good, because most call centers, customer service positions don't pay 40 grand a year. They pay like 28 to 32, something like that. Pardon me while I wet my whistle. And so I was like, okay, this pays really good money. These people are serious. Skills that you need for this: customer service, Microsoft Excel, tech savvy. I'm missing 3 skills: client accounts, e-commerce, and responsiveness. And the company, as we know, we already know what the company is. So let's take a look at the job. It's called the Client Happiness Representative. Yay! Client happiness. Yay! Oingo Boingo's happy. Are you happy, Oingo? What do you think of the client happiness position? It's so great. Yay, client happiness. It's all about having fun in call centers, isn't it? Client happiness. So it says they're looking for a good-hearted multitasker who enjoys communicating with people and wants to join a fast-growing, mission-driven startup at an entry-level position. Yay, Sprinly. What I will do. Okay, so let's go over this job description. Let's blow this up nice and big. What I will do, and I think you all can see that. What will I do? What will I do? Yes, that's a question I ask every day of myself. What will I do? So, everything related to client management. This includes client emails and calls, along with website database management, i.e., adjusting client accounts in our database, website changes, etc. So you're going to be dealing with people who have bought their product and be calling in to say, this stuff tastes like garbage. I want my money back. Can you give me my money back? This tastes like sawdust with soy sauce on it, you know? Hey, buddy, you can stick your fresh meal straight up your ass. I'm sorry, that's what the kind of calls are going to get. It's not going to be people saying, I got my meals and it's so good. Oh, I just love my meals. I'm so glad I bought Sprinly. Oh, I lost 44 pounds just eating noodles and rice all day. So, daily conversations with potential clients over the phone, email, and social media means you're going to be doing sales. Lots of sales, my friends. So people are calling and saying, I had a question about your Sprinly product. Is it really gluten-free? Is it really made from all vegetables? Is it really vegan? Why, yes, it is, ma'am. And hey, if you order today, I can get you 2 extra meals per month if you only pay $99.95 per day, and you got to do that whole upselling shit. And those aren't the prices that they offer or recommend. I'm not going to even go over there with that. So you're going to be doing customer service. You're going to be doing sales, operations support, including a lot of data coordination in Microsoft Excel, which means they don't have a customized internal system, database tracking system, because they don't have the capital to go out and hire a software company to design a software package for them. So they're just using Excel to monitor the calls and to input data about shipments and things like that. That's what I think it means. And so you have to be a big wizard with Microsoft Excel to understand formulating, making formulas in the different cells and bar graphs and charts and things like that. That's I don't know for certain, but that's what I think it means. So you're doing operation support also. So operations in a company, the operations are the people, the managers and the directors and the associates that are above you. So you're going to be assisting them. So it's sounding to me like it's gravitating towards more of an administrative position in customer service or a hybrid of the both. Oh, look at this. Office administration responsibilities, scheduling, data collection and entry, organizing the office, etc. So I got to wear my heels and prance around. I put on my heels and prance around and, hey there, Mr. Lou, can I get you a cup of tea? You're going to be going out to Subway. Going to get hey Pete, go get me a Subway and get Mary. Go get her some groceries over there at Heinen's. You'll be our bitch boy basically for $40,000 a year. You're going to be doing office administrative responsibilities. Hey, go get those files from me out of the cabinet the other side of the office, will you? Make it snappy there, buddy. Track data and order changes. Support all other team members and departments. So let's take a look at their company again. They've got, how many employees do they have? They said between 11 and 50. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people. So my friends, guess what? You're going to be supporting 15 other people on top of answering calls, answering the questions in the calls, and trying to upsell them to larger meal plans. Under the perks include, they talk about health, dental, and vision, which is great. Annual starting salary of $40,000 to be the go for the admin, the customer service rep, and the sales rep. Short-term disability, that's all fine. As an e-commerce startup, you'll often be the only point of contact with our clients as the ambassador for our health-driven mission and brands. Let me see this again. You'll often be the only point of contact with our clients as the ambassador for our health-driven mission. So you're going to be the only customer service representative, more often than not, I'm guessing, to answer all the incoming calls about their crappy meals and you'll be a gopher, admin assistant doing filing, charting, working with Excel for 40 grand a year. And that's one of the perks. How is that a perk? As an e-commerce startup, you'll often be the only point of contact with our clients as the ambassador for our health-driven mission and brand. That's a perk. Do you know how for 40 grand a year, you're going to be run ragged by Mary and Ray? Oh, Ray, can I get you some, bonbons with your tea? I don't know. And they're going to give you a laptop. Oh, that's so sweet of you. You're going to give me a laptop. That's so nice. Requirements, extremely organized. Very sycophantish. Oh, that's not in there. Great at managing many tasks and priorities each week. Love talking to people on a daily basis. Tech savvy. Love for thinking about the holistic customer experience. The holistic customer experience. I love thinking about that. Imagine sitting in a cubicle in Cleveland, Ohio, working for Mary and Ray. Oh, and working with all the people that are calling in, and they're holistic, they're green-minded people. I can't wait to hear their lovely voices as they tell me how they're fat slobs and they need to lose 50 pounds because they've eaten one too many Snicker bars and one too many bags of Doritos. Oh, I'm going to save these fat slobs and give them a healthy life. Oh, it's going to be such a good time thinking about holistic things and talking holistically to holistic-minded people. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to talk to them about the lovely food at Sprinly. Customer experience with a focus on improving it every day. I can't wait to help people improve their experience every day. What do you think, Oingo Boingo? Oh my God. Possibilities and responsibilities may evolve and change as the company grows. Look, everybody, I'll get to be a client happiness representative. Yay! Did these two people, Mary and Ray, sit down and go, what do you think of what should we call this position that the American people really eat up? I don't know. How about the customer service representative? No. I think that's too generic. Hey, Bill, go get me another cup of tea, will you? While we're thinking about this over here, what to call the position. I got it. Client happiness representative. Does it get any sappier than that? Did they really? And so do I have to answer the phone? Thank you for calling Sprinly. This is Pete, your client happiness representative. How may I help you? Yay, I'm saying with a smile. So if you click on it, apply now, it gets piled high and deep in this application. So it's got the basic questions. What's your full name? Email address, phone number, current company, so on. Why are you interested in this position? Okay. Please describe your personality. What? Describe my personality. What the hell? Describe my personality? Okay. What type of work task would you like to do at Sprinly? I don't know. I don't understand this question. I'd like to sit and look at X Hamster and play video games. I don't know. What do you I would like to massage the back of every customer and worship their feet while I tell them about our organic food. It's made from vegetables. That's what I'd like to do. Have you ever worked at a startup at some place similar? Provide some examples. Now, this is a question about organization. Let me blow this up really big. All right. Can you see that? Provide some examples that how you like to stay organized day to day for specific projects. Does anybody see the improper sentence structure, or they miss something there. This is a question, again, about organizational skills from a company that wants you to be highly organizational. They want you to be a highly organized person. Provide some examples that how you like to stay organized. Oh my God, please, God, help me, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, send me to the Amazonian jungles so I can pray with monks. They miss something there. They're whoever proofs their scripts that go on here, or proofs their text or their writing or their copy, missed this. It should say, provide some examples that show how you like to stay organized. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? What? So they're basically looking for a highly organized person that's an extrovert, that loves to kiss ass and is constantly happy and always clicking their heels and going down the yellow brick road. Do you prefer to work on one task at a time or multitask? Well, you obviously, if you're an idiot, you're going to say, I don't like to work on one task at a time myself. You know, they're obviously looking for a highly energetic person who can multitask, who is an extrovert, and so on. Do you have any experience in customer service? If yes, please elaborate. Well, why would you apply to something you have no experience in customer service? And I know they probably get a lot of idiots that apply to just about anything, but if you said no, you're not going to get the job. If you said you're not a multitasker, you're not going to get the job. If you're an introvert, you're not going to get the job. They're looking for somebody who's all sunshine, puppy dogs, and rainbows. Everybody, come on. Oingo, boingo, we be perfect for this job. Come on, everybody. Oh, I just showed you his ass. Sorry about that. Oingo, boingo, I'm displaying your ass. If you were able to choose how long you'd like to be in this role, how long would that how would that be? And there you're supposed to say, I want to stay with you forever, Ray and Mary. I want to stay with you forever and ever. I want to rub your feet and get your tea every day and make sure all the customers are orally serviced as much as I can. I want to retire from here. I want to retire a Sprinly employee at 40 grand a year. Yay. Hardest thing I've ever done, bury my mother. What's my GPA where? High school, college, junior high school, cooking school? What are you talking about? What is my GPA? What are your expectations? The starting salary is $40,000. Does this work for you? Now, let me show you this. To live comfortably in Cleveland, I went to uphomes.com. 7 things to know before moving to Cleveland, Ohio. This article says right here, how much should you make to live comfortably in Cleveland? And I think they mean Cleveland proper. And I'm not certain if that's what it means. But here it says, to live comfortably in this city, for one adult, you should earn around $28,000 annually after taxes. For those with one child, earning a salary of $57,000 after taxes is ideal. So if we take a look at $40,000 a year divided by 52 weeks, $769 a week. So if you take $40,000 a year, let's say you take roughly 23% out for taxes, minus 23%. So 40 minus 9,200. You're bringing about $30,000 a year. It's roughly $19.33 an hour. So after taxes, and that's not including if they're taking health insurance out of it and if they're taking 401k out. So you probably what I'm saying here is this company is paying you the bare bones minimum to live in this city and to be an administrative assistant, a salesperson, a customer service representative while you're getting Mary and Ray's tea and crumpets for them. It's pretty obvious this is a company that is, I'm not certain what their point is. I mean, they have a customer, so they're selling it as a customer service position, but it's really not. It's a customer service, sales, and administrative position, all for $40,000 a year. So you're going to be wearing multiple hats for very little money, for the promise of working for an upstart company in Cleveland that's competing with the big boys in the block, like Freshly or all those other meal delivery services. So I'm not quite certain, I think it seems like this couple has decided to try to get on the bandwagon of the food delivery services, fresh food, the green movement, healthy eating, losing weight and all that stuff. And they're trying to do it with a bare bones staff, with a bare bones budget. They have very little capital. So you have to ask yourself a question. How did these two people who lived in San Francisco, one of the most expensive cities, at least in this country, to live in, how did they quit their day jobs working in IT and in finance, don 2 backpacks, and trek across the world to the jungles of the Amazon, and end up in Japan meditating with monks in a cave? It doesn't make any sense. And somehow they have enough capital to move to Cleveland, Ohio, and start a startup company of, vegan food that's delivered to your house on a weekly basis, and they don't have enough capital to have a decent computer system. So you're a slave to Excel. I just don't understand it. And they're going to pay you $40,000 a year to do 3 jobs. So they have a YouTube channel. Sprinly has a YouTube channel. Let me go over to that. Let me bloat it up good. This is what I find interesting about the YouTube channel is they have 19 subscribers and 3 videos. Wow. Talk about a lot of subscribers. So here are some of the details of this channel. They have 19 subscribers and they have 3 videos. And I think this is lifetime views is 264,264. 264,264 views. And they've been a channel since June of 2021. And let's take a look at this. This video will show you, this will give you a little introduction to who they are.
I'm Ray Liu.
And I'm Mary McCann.
We're the co-founders of Sprinly, an organic plant-based meal delivery e-commerce company. And we're on a mission to really create an honestly healthier society and contribute to a more sustainable planet. And we do that by creating our plant-based meals all in-house from scratch, using organic whole foods to really change how society consumes each and every meal in a much healthier way.
Additionally, we've continued to promote inclusivity and diversity.
So they're already off on this. They're pandering to the more liberal people here, at the very least in this country, of people who think they're going to eat healthy, and inclusivity. I'm assuming they mean inclusivity, LGBTQ, minorities, that kind of thing. So they're pandering to a certain type of people, certain group, a certain audience. They're using upbeat music, boom, diddle-dun, 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 and wearing green, everything's green, we're happy, it's fun, we're optimistic, we're shiny, bright people making you healthy.
Able to have positions of importance and of leadership within the workplace.
So this is what I don't understand about Mary McCann here. She's got a Scottish name. It's from the British Isles of some sort. Her first name is Western. It's a Western name, McCann, but you can tell by her the way she speaks that she was raised perhaps by Asian Chinese people, because you can tell she's fighting her accent. She's been well schooled and well choreographed. They've had somebody come in and teach her how to speak, to try to pronounce her R's, because the Chinese people have a hard time pronouncing, not R's, I'm sorry, L's. Is it R's? Yeah, L's. Their L's come out sounding like R's. So listen to when she speaks. You can tell she's been trained to speak Cree.
Positions of importance and of leadership in the workplace.
Like English may not be her native language.
But
she's got this name, Mary McCann. McCann, very Scottish or Irish name.
Representation truly does matter.
These are the thinkers, the doers, the movers and shakers who are pushing us forward to a better, brighter future. It's now time to announce the winners from our 3rd group of finalists. And they are Mary McCann and Ray Liu with Sprinly, Inc.
It is a new year, new me. This year, I am going to try and focus more on my health. I usually put my kids first, but it's important that I take care of myself so that I'm my best self for them too. I can add easy plant-based meals to my weekly routine with Sprinly. They make it so easy to not only
Good
enjoy—
Lord, woman, did you see her stuff that leaf in her mouth? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry, hon. I'm just, it's like that movie V. All right, so that's Sprinly, and that was my experience with them. So for 40 grand a year here in Cleveland, you can wear 3 hats: an admin, customer service rep, and a sales rep, and work with an old antiquated Excel spreadsheet format database system. And that's what you're finding here in Cleveland. If you want to move to a city that's antiquated, that has really no good paying jobs, come here, please. Come here if you want to be miserable like me and my wife. We're both out of work now. I don't know Sprinly from a hole in the ground. I don't know if their food is good or bad. I don't know if you'll like it or you won't like it, but that's my experience so far. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, tell your friends about my channel. Have a good day. Auf Wiedersehen, baby.